Hello, hello. All right, we're going to do a rough reading here, probably unedited, so I can get it up quickly. Ivanka Trump has been used her personal email for a great deal of government business, and has now said, well, she's copied and pasted all of that email essentially back into her government account, so it's no big deal. And Ari Melber on MSNBC said, and I quote, "Are you kidding me?" After everything they did against Hillary Clinton and lock her up and all this other stuff. So, but we are talking about the Trumps, and whatever. So what I want to know, and I imagine you want to know, let's ask, is this Ivanka Trump's personal emails? Are Ivanka Trump's emails on her personal, using her personal account, is this going to lead to something serious? Or is it just going to be ignored and one more thing and who cares? And so Ivanka, I always know that I'm feeling her energy in particular because it's very, I'm a delicate petal. I'm just a little hothouse flower that can't handle the difficulties of life, and it's considering how much power she has wielded and what she's been a part of. I'm not buying it anymore. I'm just not. But that's me. All right, so card for the reading. The Hanged Man. So basically, she got caught. They got her. There was I believe it was some kind of law. They took her to court, is what happened. So they just found out how extensive it was. In the past, she had decisions, and she made a bad one. This is usually the card of decisions. All right. Card of the question. Yeah, this is, I'm just a little Trump baby. I'm a delicate woman. Meanwhile, she's a multi-millionaire and 6 feet tall and has 3 children. Oh, give me a break. But anyway, that's the card she's playing. At the base of the reading, yes, the delicate, oh, those big bad mean Democrats or whomever is going to, don't let them come after me. Above the reading, this feels like her, and she's hiding behind, well, that's not Trump. This feels like she's hiding behind the lawyers and other people in the government, maybe ethics people, I don't know, but she's trying to hide behind other people. That's what that feels like. Near future. Knight of Wands. Feels like Democrats putting it on their list of making the rounds and of going through 120 things they want to investigate about the Trump era. And beyond that, the Tower. Well, let's see. Is this directly related to, it's future card and then the next future card. So, is this what happens to Trump, or is this specific to her or her emails? We'll see. All right, let's do these lower cards though first. Home environment, Knight of Cups. Oh, it's more of and even her husband's going to get involved, and they're going to be playing all these emotional. We're such gentle foals. Gentle creatures. Hopes and fears. Actually, they are more afraid of making their father. She's more afraid. Well, they both are, but Ivanka's more afraid of making her father angry than anything else. That's what that feels like. What other people see her getting an easy time of it. The Republicans and Trump world giving her a very easy time of it. All right, final outcome. Let's see what this tower is related to. Okay. Let's see here. It's in an angle. There was the Future 1 card. And then next came this. And this is the first of the 3 final outcome cards. Oh, that's 2 Arcana already, so that's going to be pretty serious. The Ace of Cups. It feels like there's so much coming. But it's not going to disappear completely. This is kind of what this feels like is I realize that Marie Antoinette did not actually say let them eat cake. But it feels like this is kind of Ivanka Trump's let them eat cake moment. I believe what people had it out for Marie Antoinette, but what she actually said was basically they said they came to her and said the people are out of bread, the baguette. The people have no baguettes, and she was like, well, then let them, why don't they eat the brioche, or let them eat the brioche, which is another kind of bread. It's been, to capture more of it, it's been translated as let them eat cake. They have no food, well, let them eat cake. Yeah. Anyway, that aside. We've been talking so long about indictments coming, and then still gets put off. What'll happen after the midterm elections? Well, and a week later, we're still sitting. We're still waiting. Trump isn't going to even turn in his questions to Mueller that he answered on paper until probably Thursday, on Thanksgiving Day. Let's get some more information here on Ivanka's email use. Russia, if you're listening, for more clarification, I've got 4 cards. Those are the first 2. And then it's the Queen of Pentacles. And the Empress. This doesn't feel like her. This first card, it feels like her father. Metaphorically, not literally. And then this is the Thief card. Can sometimes be a Robin Hood card, or it can even be a terrorist card, but no, this is just this is a thief card. Someone taking something they shouldn't, or getting access to something they shouldn't. This is her using her money. Normally she is the Queen of Cups, which came up earlier, but this is when she starts using her money, of which she has a great deal. But when something about that doesn't work, she goes back to it's almost like the super Queen of Cups, like Queen of Cups squared, of the Earth Mother, the delicate blonde. So what's going on there? And why is her father's... Well, then it must be the tower... Well, let's ask. Is that tower related to Trump? Is this just going to be one more thing, or is it going to be swept under the rug? We'll do a final 3 cards here. Is this just going to be, whatever, swept under the rug, or is this going to be And it's ringing in my head now over and over, let them eat cake, let them eat cake, let them eat cake. All right, it looks like it's lawyers. It feels like lawyers. I'll put that there. Of these three cards, the first one is the card of disappointment. This is the public. This is the Trump base. This is the, not all of it, but part of it. But this is people that, we chanted lock her up, lock her up. Did that mean anything? Because it was so serious? That feels like a lot of this being deflected onto someone else. Maybe an assistant or something like that. In the end message. Minor arcana message. They're going to downplay it. It's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. And I was just running my household. Because I'm a working mother, and you understand. No, we don't understand, because your father has made all of his tinfoil cups about this sort of thing. So they get some other people who can take charge. Yeah, this is a PR nightmare. It doesn't feel like it. I mean, there have been so many scandals. But I'm just, this does feel like it's going to stick. At least to a certain extent. Her first thing is she doesn't want to make her father angry. Then it's regulators. Then it's PR. That Tower card with bickering. It feels more like bickering than fighting. Fate, time, overflowing emotions. That's what that feels like. This is going to be, she's going to be judged in the future for this. This is her let them eat cake moment. Even if it's true or it's not true, that's what it very much feels like. So. But her emails. Yeah. Is she, I guess the question is, all right, so it's going to lead to something serious. I don't even know, can you go to jail for something like this? This whole lock her up thing? I guess it depends on if what she was talking about, if it was any classified information. All right, can you stay with me for one more quick, we'll have a look and see if possibly this changes her, whether or not she might go to jail. Because if she's saying, kind of pretending that she didn't know it was a problem, which is kind of a, are you kidding me moment. But there's also, if she doesn't know that, then she may not know, does she not know the marks on information that designate how classified it is? Is Ivanka, is she going to end up in legal trouble, in jail for this? No. No. No, this feels like it feels like a deal. Let me show you. It starts out with, do we have a case? The Democrats saying, do we have a case? The government saying, do we have a case? It's going to one of many, many, many cases. Something that is going to hang over her head for a long time until they just get to it. And then it's going to be kind of watered down. You know, that's one of the problems with what's coming up with Trump being indicted. Is people who've worked for him being indicted. How much research can you really do? How much can you look into things before you've run out of time and you've got to move on to the next thing? You know, there's so much going on. You know, you've got to break for lunch. You've got to go have dinner. You've got to go home at some point. And this is more waiting through the winter. I don't normally get drawn to the snow aspect of this, but I'm getting drawn to the snow aspect. Waiting through the long winter. And then the simple answer. Quite often that's very important information, but this just feels like it's the simple answer. Gordian knot, cut it straight through. And if she's willing to turn against other people in the government can say, all right, you're free to go. Or here, let me just slap you on the wrist lightly and you can go. So whoever's looking into this or trying to prosecute it or what have you, they may use this to get at something bigger, to prove something bigger. But this is absolutely, I can hear it ringing in my head. Let them eat cake. This is her let them eat cake moment. So I think it is going to, I don't think this is going to disappear tomorrow. Or if it disappears from the news, it's going to stick. It's going to come back. She's going to be associated with this. So, but we'll see what happens. All right? And thank you very much for watching.